Chosen one, I saw what tried to bury your heart beneath the weight of betrayal. I witnessed the silence you endured when the one you loved withdrew their presence, leaving you to question everything you once believed was sacred. You called it heartbreak, but I call it holy disruption, because I never let what I didn't assign remain. You cried out in confusion, but I was already crafting clarity that would not only answer your pain, but redeem it. The one you lost may have walked away, but I remained, and I never left your side for a second. In your loneliest hour, I was not only near, I was speaking, shielding, securing what would never betray you again. I let the false fall away so your heart could be guarded by truth. I am the one who ordains covenant, not chaos, and I am reclaiming what was stolen by disappointment. You thought you were being rejected, but I was redirecting you toward what your soul actually cried for in secret. I heard the groans you couldn't form into words. I saw the ache you couldn't explain to anyone. While others just saw a breakup, I saw a breaking open of every idol, illusion, and compromise that tried to pass for love but carried no eternal weight. I allowed it to crumble because you weren't made for shallow attachment. You were formed for sacred union. You were created with a capacity to carry divine partnership, and anything less would have drained your purpose. That's why it fell apart, chosen one. Not because you weren't worthy, but because you finally were. You were ready for the kind of love that won't require you to shrink just to keep it. Stop replaying their departure as if it defines your value. Your worth was never based on who stayed. I marked you before they even knew your name. I separated you before they could make a claim on what belongs to me. Their absence isn't proof of failure. It's the fulfillment of a promise, that I will sever every tie that threatens your destiny. I never asked you to fix what I broke for your protection. I asked you to trust me enough to let it stay broken if it wasn't built on truth. And now I'm speaking life where the lie used to live. I am the God who heals what human hands can't touch. I go beneath the surface, beneath the reasons, beneath the memories you try to suppress, and I bring divine reversal. Where you once felt deserted, you will now feel chosen. Where you once felt betrayed, you will now feel pursued, not by people, but by me. I'm rewriting your love story, chosen one, not with recycled wounds, but with new wine. The kind that flows only from surrender, only from letting me author what you once tried to control. You don't need closure from them when you have covenant with me. Let me be the one who explains what your heart still doesn't understand, because understanding will follow obedience. You didn't miss your moment. What left was never meant to last past its assignment. I allowed it for a time, but not forever. The delay you felt was not punishment, it was positioning. I had to allow the false so you'd recognize the real when it comes. I had to permit the pain so your discernment would sharpen and your tolerance for counterfeit would die. And now, chosen one, I say to you, love was not lost, it was preserved. I didn't take it, I set it apart. This was not abandonment, this was alignment. I removed what hindered so I could prepare what heals. I'm not late, I'm precise. I'm not punishing you, I'm protecting you. If I let it fall apart, it's because I'm rebuilding something that won't need to be questioned or resuscitated every month. You've cried enough over what wasn't meant to carry you forward. Now watch me do what you stopped believing was possible. I will not only restore your faith in love, I will awaken it with a fire that cannot be quenched. Let them go with honor, but stop waiting for their return. Stop standing at the grave of what I buried, hoping for resurrection. That relationship died so that your destiny could rise. And I'm not asking for your agreement. I'm commanding your alignment. You don't need their validation to walk in the fullness I've assigned. This was your sign. When love seemed lost, I was giving you my own heart. And from that place, the right one will find you. Not by accident, by appointment. You're not the victim of a love story gone wrong. You are the vessel of one I'm writing myself. And I don't write tragedies. I don't abandon plots midway. I finish what I begin. And what I've begun in your heart, I will complete in your future. I will not leave you hanging. I will not leave you halfway healed. I will take every scar and make it a signature of redemption. Watch what I do next. Chosen one, you've wondered why the ache still lingers, even after the storm has passed. You've questioned why certain memories still visit in the night, uninvited and unresolved. It's not because you haven't healed, it's because I'm still revealing what needs to be released. Healing is not forgetting, It's facing with me what you once faced alone. I'm not asking you to pretend it didn't matter. I'm inviting you to see that it no longer masters you. That wound no longer writes your worth. That absence no longer echoes over my promises. I have begun to rewire the places that once spiraled into shame. What was once a reminder of abandonment is now being transformed into a marker of divine intervention. I let them walk away so I could walk in. I allowed the silence so my voice would grow louder than their opinion. You were never forsaken, you were fortified. You were never left behind, you were led forward. And though your heart may still feel the bruises, I am the one binding them with fresh oil. This isn't just recovery, it's resurrection. I am reviving what you thought would never feel again. You're not too much. You're not hard to love. You are not the reason they left. They couldn't stay because what you carry demanded a love shaped by eternity, not ego. That's why they grew distant when you grew deeper. That's why they couldn't support what they didn't understand. Your depth required someone I haven't revealed yet, and I'd rather you walk alone in peace than partnered in pretense. I have not overlooked your longing. I've just been protecting it from being mishandled again. I know you miss what you thought it could have been, but I'm not restoring what was. I'm unveiling what is divinely ordained. This time, you won't have to force it. This time, you won't have to wonder where you stand. This time, the one I send will recognize the glory on your life and guard it like a sacred charge. You won't beg to be understood. You won't apologize for your calling. You won't hide your light to keep someone else comfortable. And you won't have to sacrifice truth just to say you're not alone. Let's lock this in. Tap like if this word is speaking to your spirit. Make sure you're subscribed. You don't want to miss what's coming. Drop 55 in the comments. That number marks your covenant, new beginning, and divine alignment. You're being set apart, not set aside. The loneliness you felt was never punishment. It was preparation. I've been consecrating you in the quiet so your spirit would not confuse chemistry with covenant again. You've outgrown the need for half-hearted connections. I'm surrounding you with clarity now. You'll feel it in your discernment, not your desperation. You'll know it by peace, not by pressure. I am setting you in divine order, so your next love doesn't derail your purpose. Do not shrink. Do not settle. Do not sabotage this sacred redefinition by entertaining what I've already ended. What they had access to before, they no longer have authority over. That door has not just been closed, it has been sealed by my decree. You don't owe them one more conversation to explain your decision. I endorsed your departure when I exposed their inability to carry your heart with honor. That wasn't cruelty, it was clarity. And now I'm commanding you forward. Chosen one, the enemy would love to have you stuck in rehearsing what was, but I've placed a new name on you. No longer will you wear the garment of the forsaken. No longer will you respond to the voice of guilt disguised as longing. You will rise clothed in dignity. You will rise full of purpose. You will rise as my beloved, no longer chasing closure from those who were never called. This is the moment of your emergence, not your mourning. This is when the ashes turn into beauty. You are not behind. You are not broken beyond repair. You are on schedule with heaven's calendar. And this interruption in your love life was the very thing that preserved your anointing. Had I allowed it to continue, you would have watered down your oil for a partnership that couldn't protect your purpose. But I intervened. I redirected. I rescued what you didn't even know was being drained. And now you are being aligned for divine fulfillment, on my terms and in my time. Chosen one, the weight of waiting has tried to convince you that you're forgotten. But I remind you now, you are not forgotten, you are being formed. The silence was not abandonment, it was strategy. Every moment I seemed quiet, I was securing things you hadn't even prayed for yet. I wasn't ignoring your ache. I was answering with a plan too big to explain prematurely. I was orchestrating meetings, preparing hearts, and refining your spirit so that what comes next doesn't just arrive, it remains. You don't need a multitude of options. You need the one who carries your covenant, and I'm bringing them into alignment even now. You have not been passed over. The delay wasn't denial, it was design. I don't bless on demand, I bless on design, and your design is unique. That's why the wait has been long, because the weight of what I'm about to entrust you with cannot be handed to just anyone. I'm not just giving you a partner, I'm giving you a kingdom connection, someone whose presence won't drain your assignment, but sharpen it. Someone who carries the capacity to intercede, cover, and dream alongside you. You've been prepared for depth. So now I send someone who won't drown in your waters. This is why the shallow relationships didn't satisfy. This is why you always sensed there had to be more. You weren't being picky. You were being preserved. You weren't hard to please. You were hard to fool. I placed a divine discontent in your heart to protect you from counterfeit comfort. Every time you tried to settle, I stirred your spirit. Every time you tried to accept less, I disrupted it. Not because I was cruel, but because I love you too much to let you be mishandled by what looks good but lacks my breath. There's a difference between companionship and covenant. I'm not giving you someone to fill time. I'm giving you someone who will multiply your purpose. They won't be intimidated by your fire. They won't compete with your calling. They'll come with confirmation in their spirit and honor in their words. They won't need convincing because their assignment will be tied to yours. They'll know you because they've been waiting too. And when I release them into your life, it won't come with confusion or contradiction. I've had to teach you how to be whole in me before I joined you with someone else. Not because I need you perfect, but because I need you rooted. Rooted in identity, rooted in truth. Rooted in me so that no relationship becomes your idol. I'm making sure your heart doesn't repeat the cycles of insecurity and people-pleasing. I've cut ties with what triggered your fears. I've shut doors that reopened old trauma. I've healed layers you didn't even realize were broken. And now you're ready, not because of what you feel, but because of what I've declared. Chosen one, love isn't coming. It's already on assignment. It's just moving at the pace of your readiness, not your rush. You won't have to chase it, manifest it, or perform for it. You'll walk in it naturally, because it will be born of my spirit. You won't find it by striving. You'll recognize it by peace. There will be no anxiety, no guessing, no negotiating your value just to be chosen. They will see you and know. They will hear me and come, because I will speak to them as I've spoken to you. Do not look back, wondering if what left was really your blessing. I don't recycle heartbreak, I redeem it. I don't lead you through fire to return you to the ashes. I cleanse, restore, and elevate. And when I elevate you, I also elevate who walks with you. So trust me when I say, you're not losing love. You're meeting it in its truest form, not a feeling, a covenant, one that mirrors my heart for you, one that doesn't run when it gets hard. I am the one who binds the brokenhearted and breathes fresh hope into barren places. I am reviving your belief in sacred partnership. I am restoring your confidence in my timing. I am healing the fracture between what you hoped for and what you experienced. And I am bringing the two together, hope and fulfillment. You won't just dream again, you'll live what you once thought was impossible. Because I am the God who keeps every promise, even the ones you stopped asking for. Chosen one. I'm not asking you to erase the past. I'm teaching you how to walk in authority over it. The memories that once pierced your heart will become monuments of my faithfulness. The conversations that once haunted you will become testimonies of how I spoke louder. I am not afraid of your past. I've already redeemed it. I'm not bound by what you lost. I've already replaced it in my will. Your story isn't over because of what ended. It's just now beginning in the dimension where my glory writes every chapter. I'm not in the business of revisiting your shame. I'm in the process of rewriting your legacy. This is where everything changes. You've been tried by fire, and now you emerge refined. You've cried in the dark, but now I call you into light. I know what you carried in secret. I know what you survived in silence, and I am turning every secret sorrow into supernatural strength. I am repurposing the pain that once made you hide. The enemy wanted you ashamed of what you walked through, but I will make you a witness. What once made you question your value will now affirm your identity. Because my hand has never left you, not even once. You're not fragile, you're forged. You're not disqualified, you're distinguished. The wilderness didn't waste your time. It revealed your resilience. You thought you were just trying to get through, but I was building something inside of you that couldn't be stolen again. You now carry authority in places you used to bleed. You walk with clarity where confusion once clouded your mind. You are no longer who they left. You are who I lifted. And from this place of divine strength, you will discern differently, speak boldly, and love wisely. I'm not just giving you a second chance. I'm giving you a new standard. You won't even be attracted to what once entertained you. You won't respond to manipulation disguised as love. You won't tolerate dishonor wrapped in romance. You'll see the difference now. You'll feel the warning of my spirit before you step into any connection, and you'll have the courage to walk away from anything that tries to offer comfort at the cost of your calling. Because I've raised your standard, and what's coming will rise to meet it. You don't have to convince anyone of your worth. The one I send will recognize it immediately. They will honor it privately and publicly. They will treat your heart like sacred ground. They will guard your vulnerability like a treasure, not a weapon. They will not require you to shrink, compromise, or second-guess your discernment. Instead, they will water your purpose, protect your vision, and celebrate the fire I've placed in you. Because this next relationship won't be built on survival, it will be born of alignment. And yes, I know what you've seen modeled. I know what examples tried to teach you love was supposed to look like. I know what dysfunction tried to define as normal. But I'm cleansing even that. I'm tearing down every false image of love that conditioned you to expect pain. I'm healing even your definitions so you won't mislabel healthy as boring and toxicity as passion. You will know my love by how safe your soul feels when it's near. You will recognize me in the way they listen, the way they pray, the way they see you fully and still stay. This is more than restoration. It's resurrection. I'm breathing on dead places. I'm resurrecting dormant dreams. I'm awakening the version of you that stopped believing love could be sacred and safe at the same time. It can. It will. Because I'm writing it myself. And what I write is not only holy, it's permanent. No storm will undo what I establish. No loss will void what I seal. What's coming cannot be stolen because I authored it from eternity. So prepare, chosen one. Not with fear, but with faith. Not with suspicion, but with discernment. Not by over-analyzing, but by yielding. Let me finish what I started. Let me do it my way. Let me unfold what your heart once tried to force. Because what I give you next won't cost your peace to keep. It won't drain you. It will deliver you deeper into the kind of love that reflects my own nature. And when you see it, you'll know, it was me all along. Chosen one, you've matured in ways that only pain could produce. What used to break you now builds you. What once triggered your insecurity now testifies of your growth. You no longer need external affirmation to validate your internal worth. I've stripped away the need for applause, approval, and attachment that dilutes your identity. You are no longer tethered to temporary praise. You are anchored in eternal purpose. You see clearer now. You choose differently now. You love yourself through my eyes, not through the lens of rejection. The rejection that once wounded you has now refined you. What you thought was loss was actually leverage. Every closed door pushed you closer to me. Every unanswered call drew you deeper into my presence. You now move from wisdom, not wounds. You now speak from healing, not hunger. You no longer need to be chosen by man because you've already been chosen by me. I didn't just preserve your heart, I prepared it. I fortified it with discernment that can't be deceived again. This is not the season to look back and analyze what went wrong. This is the time to look forward and realize what I've made right. I've gone ahead of you. I've cleared the path. I've removed every counterfeit and distraction, every familiar voice that pulled you into compromise. You will no longer walk in circles emotionally. You will no longer grieve what I removed. You will no longer confuse seasonal people with lifetime purpose, and you will no longer apologize for the strength you now carry. You have crossed over. You are no longer in survival mode, you are in overflow. You are no longer asking for crumbs, you are prepared for covenant. The waiting season didn't harden your heart, it sharpened your hearing. You now recognize my voice above the noise. You no longer settle for mixed signals and vague intentions. You have eyes for clarity, ears for truth, and a spirit that won't entertain what isn't anointed. That is why I trust you with what's next, because you'll guard it, not idolize it. And when it comes, it won't be a whirlwind, it will be a witness to your obedience, a witness to your growth, a witness to the fact that my promises are never empty. You will look into their eyes and see not just compatibility, but divine alignment. You'll feel the confirmation in your spirit before the relationship even begins, because I will mark it, I will seal it, I will give you peace that surpasses logic and a love that surpasses explanation, and it will feel like home. This is not just about romance, it's about redemption. I'm redeeming every false start, every betrayal, every disappointment you thought disqualified you from love. I'm restoring your belief in my ability to write a story that doesn't end in heartbreak. You've seen the fake. Now you'll see the faithful. You've endured the counterfeit. Now you'll receive the covenant. Not because you earned it, but because I promised it. And I always keep my word. Chosen one, I am aligning your steps even now. I'm prompting divine intersections. I'm stirring hearts. I'm awakening destiny in places you didn't expect. Don't worry about how or when. Just trust that I already have. I'm not reacting. I'm revealing. I'm not guessing. I'm guiding. I don't need your striving. I need your surrender. I know the plans I have for you, and they are filled with a hope that cannot be erased by past heartbreak. So breathe, rest, be still, and know that I am God, not just in theory, but in your love life. I am present, active, and faithful to finish what I began. And when the promise arrives, you won't have to question it. You'll recognize it, not by perfection, but by peace. Because that's how I move, not with confusion, but with clarity. And what I bring won't just feel right, it will be righteous. Chosen one, I see how you've learned to live without what once felt essential. You've adjusted to the silence, adapted to the space they left behind. But I never called you to survival. I called you to fulfillment. And now I'm awakening the parts of your heart that were put on pause. I'm resurrecting hope where numbness settled in. You won't have to brace yourself for disappointment anymore. You won't have to pretend that you're content with fragments, because I'm preparing you to receive in full what you once accepted in part. You didn't imagine this level of restoration. It exceeds even your best prayers. I know what you didn't ask for, because you didn't think it was possible. I saw the silent agreements you made with despair. I watched as you lowered your expectations, not out of wisdom, but out of weariness. And I am dismantling every lie that said you'd never experience real love again. I'm overturning every verdict your heart pronounced in pain. I'm rewriting every sentence that said never with a divine now. Because I have not forgotten your desire. I've just been guarding it for the right moment. You are not disqualified. You are not too complicated, too deep, or too late. You are not a burden. I've been waiting for someone worthy to carry the treasure that is you. What once repelled the wrong people will now attract the right one. Because they'll see not only your beauty but your burden and call it blessed. They'll recognize that you're not just a partner, but a portal to kingdom purpose. They won't run from your calling, they'll run with it, and they'll be able to love you without taming you. This is why I had to remove the ones who loved your light, but didn't protect your flame. I couldn't allow another season of compromise. I couldn't risk another delay in destiny, so I stepped in not to punish but to preserve. And now what's being prepared for you will not compete with my voice in your life. They will amplify it. They will honor it. They will hear me about you before they even meet you, because I've already spoken your name into their spirit. They won't complete you. They'll complement what I've already made whole. They won't rescue you. They'll respect the strength I built through your scars. They won't need to be convinced. They'll be called. And when they come, they'll come ready. Not perfect, but prepared. Not flawless, but faithful. Because I don't send confusion to test you. I send clarity to confirm you. And this connection will not come with delay, detours, or doubt. It will be marked by peace, purpose, and prophetic alignment. You've been asking for a sign, and this is it. The stirring you feel isn't random. It's prophetic. I'm awakening your expectation so you don't miss what I'm about to release. I'm tuning your ears to hear beyond your history. I'm recalibrating your trust so that fear no longer has a seat in your decisions. You're not desperate, you're discerning, and your discernment will protect you from ever entertaining what doesn't carry my seal again. Don't worry about who doesn't understand. Don't waste breath trying to explain this transition. Those who can't perceive what I'm doing in you were never meant to go where I'm taking you. And the one I send will not be confused about your anointing. They will cherish it. They will cover it. They will pray over it like it's their own. Because to them, your purpose will not be a threat. It will be their reason to stay. So walk boldly now. Speak freely, rest deeply. Because I'm not just promising you restoration, I'm delivering it. And when it comes, it won't just satisfy your heart. It will fulfill your assignment. Because I never heal just to make you feel better. I heal to make you fruitful. And this next move in your life is not just about healing, it's about harvest. Chosen one, I've trained your heart in silence so you can recognize the sound of my promise when it speaks. I've disciplined your spirit in solitude so you can stand secure when the blessing arrives. You are not fragile. You are fortified. You are not empty. You are equipped. I did not let you wander to punish you. I let you walk alone so you'd know the weight of what I'm about to entrust you with. I removed every attachment that competed with my voice so that when I speak now, there is no confusion. I have made you ready. And readiness is not a feeling, it's alignment with me. You've been asking me for clarity, and I am giving it to you through release. I am showing you who cannot stay by first removing what distracts. I don't just send what's meant for you. I remove what's not. If they ghosted, it was guidance. If they left without closure, it was confirmation. You don't need a reason when you have revelation. I'm not here to explain what left. I'm here to establish what's next. And what's next will not require you to guess. It will carry the certainty of my spirit. The next thing I do in your life will carry my fingerprint. It won't need filters to look divine. It won't manipulate your emotions to keep you attached. It will be pure, it will be simple, it will be sacred, and it will be sealed by my word. You won't have to question it, because it will come with fruit, peace, stability, honor, wisdom. It will not rush your discernment or bypass your process. It will move at the pace of love, not fear. You won't have to apologize for the standard I set in your life. The right one will honor it instinctively. They'll see your strength and call it beauty. They'll see your boundaries and call them blessed. They won't ask you to choose between me and them. They'll seek me so they can love you properly. They won't try to fix you. They'll walk with you. They won't idolize you. They'll intercede for you. Because they were formed in the fire too. And their flame won't compete with yours. It will complete the altar. You've asked me, will it be worth it? And I tell you now, yes. Every tear, every goodbye, every quiet night, every unanswered question. Every time you chose me over your emotions, I saw it and I'm rewarding it. Not with compensation, but with covenant. Not with distraction, but with divine partnership. The kind that doesn't just bless your heart, it blesses generations. You're not just being aligned for love, you're being aligned for legacy. Let's lock this moment in. If this resonated, like the video now, subscribe so you never miss a prophetic word like this. And comment 55 below. Covenant, new beginnings, and divine alignment are yours. There will be no need to force what I've formed. There will be no need to chase what's been assigned. You will not need to perform to be received. You will be seen, known, and chosen in the purest sense of the word. Because I am bringing someone into your life who won't just love the light in you, they'll protect it. They'll cover it in prayer. They'll walk with integrity. And they'll see you as I see you, priceless, purposed, and powerful. Chosen one, love is no longer a mystery, it's a mission. You now love with intention. You now discern with precision. You now protect your peace like it's sacred, because it is. You won't repeat past cycles. You won't fall for the familiar. You won't stay where your soul shrinks. You'll walk into rooms your wounds once told you didn't belong in, and you'll own them. Because I've called you not just to survive heartbreak, but to lead others out of it. What's coming next is not just for your comfort, it's for my glory. When they see the love I release into your life, they won't praise you. They'll worship me. Because it will be clear this was not man-made, it was heaven-sent, and it will be undeniable that you were not lucky. You were chosen, set apart, appointed, and now you're stepping into what was always yours. Chosen one, I need you to hear me clearly now. This is not a maybe. This is not a we'll see. This is a yes from heaven. This is me, your Father, declaring that love has not abandoned you. It has been waiting for the moment when your identity caught up with your anointing. It has been waiting for the hour when your discernment could recognize covenant without confusing it with charm. I did not delay this to frustrate you. I delayed it to fortify you. And now you will not only love, you will reign in love. You will not just feel affection, you will move in authority. You are not just being fulfilled, you are being positioned for glory. No more looking back, no more wondering what would have happened if they stayed. No more doubting your ability to love again. I am not raising a timid people, I'm raising a bold remnant. You are part of that remnant, and your love life is part of my plan, not separate from it. I've cleansed the altar of your heart from every idol, every impostor, every inauthentic attachment. And now only my fire remains, only my voice guides, only my timing governs your next connection, and that is why it will last. I'm not in a rush, and neither should you be. I am not delayed, and neither are you. Your story is not behind schedule, it's unfolding right on time. I've seen what others didn't see, I've healed what others couldn't reach, and I've prepared you for a love that won't need fixing, hiding, or healing before it can begin. I've done the inner work. I've rebuilt the foundation, and now the structure can stand. What I'm sending will not collapse. What I'm sending will carry you further, not hold you back. Chosen one, the sign is not just in the confirmation you've been waiting for. It's in the transformation I've done in you. You are not who they left. You are not who you were when they met you. You are not even who you were yesterday. You are brand new, you are whole, you are ready. And now I release this over you. The right one, the right time, the right love, with no sorrow added. Because this is not the return of love. It's the arrival of what I ordained before time began.